Next up will be Ted Corley.
Good evening, everyone. I am Pam Pacray. I proudly serve Duval County for my 24th year now as the media specialist currently assigned to Andrew Robinson Elementary. And am thrilled to be here tonight, unfortunately, under these circumstances. I have worked with many of you in the past. I am a proud graduate of Wolfson High School. We will not go into what year that was, thank you very much. And my daughter is a proud graduate of Stanton College Prep and now works here in the community through the Jacksonville Chamber of Commerce. Connie Hall, Dr. Hall, gave me a chance as a young woman freshly out of the United States Army, serving as a medical librarian, gave me the opportunity to work for the school system and then go back to UNF to pick up my education degree. And I did that proudly and I did that with honor. Mr. Lee, as you know, you and I stood on the stage at the reading celebration last year, almost blown off by gale force winds, sticking it out into the end, giving every child that deserved that medal the medal that we did. Being a school library media specialist is a full-time job, but many of us still find time to volunteer in the community. In addition to our instructional role, we developed a collection that meets the needs of our students and staff, and yet the suggestion was made that community volunteers can do our jobs. I have emailed all of you. I'm sure that you were tired of seeing my name in your mailbox. And to one of you, I responded as far as volunteerism. I am a recent Volunteer of the Year for a major nonprofit organization here in town. As many hours and as much time as I've dedicated to that organization, I would never dare think that as a volunteer, I could do that job for those employees. I am there to relieve them of the hours that they can then concentrate fully on the more important aspects of their job. We have been told in some cases that as volunteers, parents can come in and check our books in and out for us. But we do so much more than that if the learning schedule, our principals, the superintendent, and the school board will allow that. Will volunteers engage students in literacy and teach them how to do research? Can they assist teachers in selecting materials for their lessons or troubleshoot equipment problems? Can they manage and maintain the collections? How do you think books appear on the shelves? I was at school one night at 8:30, our custodian walked in and said, "Oh, you do that?" Because they caught me sitting on the floor shelving books. It is the job of determining the needs of our students, searching for just the right books and resources, obtaining quotes from vendors, ordering and processing materials when received to prepare them on the shelves. Can you imagine what might happen to our inventories if left to a volunteer? Who will ensure that this expensive and much needed equipment is ordered and maintained? Who will ensure power cords, cables, and remotes are returned so that items such as a $600 document camera or a $400 digital projector are able to be used next year? We are disturbed at the potential neglect for students, staff, and of the resources. We do realize that several reasons come into play for your decision to fully fund the budget. What we are asking is please consider, instead of funding an ISSP position every year and cutting the media's teacher, instead of choosing a jail cell person rather than an educator, we know what we do each and every day. Please consider refunding full-time media specialists in every school. Thank you all.
Thank you. Next.